Greetings. This is a special edition of Volcano Me. Originally I was gonna do a review of The Dark Knight Rises, which I still will in just a moment. However, a horrible incident has happened in Colorado, and already a few people are trying to politicize this or take advantage of it. As you know, at the premiere of The Dark Knight Rises, some asshole from Aurora, Colorado went in there with machine guns and opened fire on people inside the movie theater. Innocent people who were doing nothing but minding their own business, living out their lives trying to enjoy a movie. And the asshole went in there and shot people, killed 12 and wounded 71, including a 3-month-old baby and a 6-year-old girl. Why? Many people are asking. Who gives a shit why? He did it, and now he has to pay the price for it. Luckily the guy was captured before he harmed any more people. People also found out that he planted bombs in his apartment. The guy said he did it because he claimed to be the Joker. He's a psychotic kid. Immediately after the incident, people already started politicizing this. People on the left and the right. From the left, people are already calling for stricter gun control laws. D.L. Hughley even went so far as to say that all guns in America should be banned because of this. People on the right, such as Michael Savage, said that the movie The Dark Knight Rises should be removed from theaters as a result of this, blaming Hollywood, especially because of all the violence in Hollywood. Monkey see, monkey do, he did it. You're both all wrong. First of all, in spite of this incident, crime is down, unlike in Gotham. Crime is down in the real world. In the last 20 years, the murder rate has gone down significantly, even in places like New York City and New Jersey and Los Angeles. Gun crime has also plummeted, especially since assault rifles were once again legal for average citizens to use. Rapes are down, burglaries are down, violent crime is down from 30 years ago, in spite of this recession. But again, when one asshole does this horrific incident, once again we gotta talk about curtailing more rights. As if the last 10 years since September 11th, we haven't sacrificed enough rights already. No, government, you're not getting away with this, not taking advantage of this. And by the way, Aurora, Colorado already had strict gun control laws. How'd that work out? Here's what I find interesting. In the movie theater, you can't sneak in any outside food. Oh, sorry sir, you can't bring in that pizza, no outside food. How the hell does this guy sneak guns into a movie theater when I can't even sneak in a pizza? As for people blaming the movie itself, saying, oh, they should pull this movie from theaters. They did that in France. First of all, have you even seen the movie? It's about justice, it's about good guys fighting and winning. It's about what would happen if there is total anarchy. The police are seen as heroes. And yet people are saying, oh, a Hollywood movie, they show the bad guys as good guys all the time these days. So much war and violence and pestilence. I heard this shit throughout the 90s. I heard this all the time after Columbine. That it was Hollywood's fault. I remember after Columbine happened, they blamed the movie The Matrix. They said it was The Matrix fault for Columbine. Because, oh, they were with the trench coat mafia gang. Oh, Keanu Reeves wore a trench coat in the mafia, in The Matrix. Must be their fault. Shut up! Shut up! Yeah, before movies were invented, there was no such thing as violence. Before movies were invented, there was no such thing as war and pestilence and death and human sacrifices. The world was a lot more violent before the 20th century. Well, with the exception of World War II. So don't give me this crap. Don't blame the movie. As for the victims, as the nation has shown, our hearts are with them. But even more than that, in situations like these, we always see who the real heroes are. And I'm not talking about myself. Here's the thing that goes even further. The real heroes throughout all this were the people in the theater who protected themselves. Are you aware that some of the victims of the shooting, they used their bodies as a human shield to protect other people from being shot? I'll actually show you the pictures of the people who died. They used their bodies to cover their girlfriends so they wouldn't be shot. They got shot while protecting their girlfriends and protecting other children. Now as for this asshole, why do I call him an asshole? This what, James Holmes, whatever it is? I don't care what his name is. Now I'm going to be real serious here. I don't give a shit what his name is. And I don't care what. I love him. Why did he do it? Why? Who gives a shit? I don't want to hear why. What matters is he did it. What matters is that multiple witnesses saw him do it. What matters is multiple police have caught him do it. And he booby-trapped his apartment. I don't care if he says, oh, I did it because my mommy used to hit me when I was 10. I didn't get that pony I wanted when I was 5. And all that crap. And by the way, this kid can't claim, oh, he just came from poor, privileged. No, this kid has a PhD. His parents sent him to college. He's a college graduate. He's actually really smart in neuroscience. And he grew up in an upper middle class home. He can't play this, oh, woe is me crap. As for me, if and when he is found guilty, I hope he gets the death penalty. And I'm not for the death penalty in all situations, but in this case I'll make it. Because he killed 12 people. He shot a 3-month-old baby. What the hell for? And he shot a 6-year-old girl. Someone like that, I know you think, oh, he'll just sit in prison for the rest of his life and feel sorry about it. He clearly shows no remorse. He should get the death penalty. And I'm not for the death penalty in all situations, but in multiple murders like this, I make an exception. But what upsets me is before this incident, before the people, as people being sent to the hospital, people were already politicizing this, blaming the movie itself, blaming Hollywood, blaming, oh, legitimate gun owners. There's an old-fashioned phrase, it's what you do with it. We've already lost enough rights since 9/11. I don't want to lose any more because of this asshole. There are many, many legitimate gun owners who do not do this. And there are many, many heroes out there, as we saw. And by the way, Christopher Nolan and Christian Bale have already come out with their prayers and their condolences, and they've even announced that they're not going to release the numbers or brag about how much money they made on this film so far, at least not till Monday. You can't blame Hollywood for this. You can't blame the movies for this. You can't. Now, there was another incident about a few months ago. One of my YouTube fans pointed this out to me. There was a hardcore anime reviewer like me who murdered his whole family. Is it anime's fault? Did he watch too much Full Metal Alchemist and decide to cut his arm off and cut other people's arms off? Don't give me this crap. And I heard this all the time in the 90s. Throughout the 90s, especially after Columbine. Blaming movies, blaming music, blaming this, blaming that. You know what finally shut that up? 9/11 did, because these guys came from the Middle East, where they don't have, where the Taliban bans TV, bans music. If you go to any other parts of the world where they don't have movies, music, and video games, far more violent over there than it is over here. I apologize if I'm offending anybody by dressing up like this while talking about this very heinous and tragic incident in Colorado. But I'm also dressed up because I'm about to do another review here in just a minute. I do have a request for Christian Bale and Christopher Nolan. There were a lot of survivors as well. Like I said, 58 people were shot but lived, thank goodness. And they're in the hospital. I request Christian Bale and Christopher Nolan and Anne Hathaway, I think you should go to Aurora, Colorado and visit with the people in the hospital, say hi, maybe make autographs. Maybe if Christopher Nolan could donate $1 million from the profits of The Dark Knight Rises to the people of Aurora, Colorado, make $1 million donation to the hospital and pay all the victims' hospital bills so they don't have to worry about, paying for their gunshot wounds or whatever. Not saying to take blame, but totally as charity. Totally as charity. Just take $1 million from the profits of The Dark Knight Rises and just donate it to Aurora, Colorado, wherever they need it. That would be my suggestion. But I was livid on Friday night when I heard the blame game begin already. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this blame everybody but game. Blame everybody but the asshole who shot it up. Why do I call him an asshole? Well, I quote that from another movie, Team America, World Police. But then you got your assholes, which all they do is shit on everything and everybody. And that's what this guy did. Like I said, I don't care why he did it. He did it. And just nail him for it. And because he lived, unlike the Columbine kids who shot themselves, because he lived, you're going to see all the news reporters tripping over each other, trying to get the exclusive interview with the gunman. Why did you do it? Was it because you watched too much Batman movies? Was it because, your parents were mean to you? Was it too much stress in school? Why did you do it? Who gives a crap? This has been Volcano Me. Coming up, my review of The Dark Knight Rises.